I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Kyuujin cosplay, and today begins, guys, with DOC episode 17.
Yes, the rivals.
Ooh, all red flags.
Well, no, but last episode, red flags. Red flags galore. Oliver, we were willing to give him a chance 2 episodes ago.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Last episode, he didn't hide his disdain for Ryan. He just straight up, started insulting him and,
trying to run him over.
Yes, and I mean, he didn't hide the fact that he was literally trying to get close to Marissa and get him to, leave and shit. So it wasn't hiding. So there's no doubt anymore, like, that he could be dangerous for the relationship, and he could be dangerous, period, because he also, he lashed out at Ryan, broke some plates, and then he faked a suicide attempt, which is, I mean, that's alarming.
Yep.
Ryan is noticing all of this, Marissa is not, and it's basically creating a rift between the two. So, which is, wait a minute, no, it was links, right? Last episode, I could have sworn it was called rift. That's because we said it over and over again, but
yeah.
So yeah, it's not looking good, and hopefully Ryan keeps pushing, even though it could be dangerous for his relationship with Marissa, because you don't want to leave her with him. He needs help, and no one is there to give it to him, and we don't know how that could evolve, especially if he makes a move on Marissa and she rejects him. So we'll keep an eye on that. Summer is summer.
Summer is summer, and she's just trying to
destroy the relationship between Seth and Anna.
Yeah.
I mean, she's tagging along, and she's putting herself between the two. Right now it's funny, but eventually it could stop being funny. So, and Seth seems to not want to hurt her, but Anna started being a bit annoyed at what was going on. So we'll see how that develops.
Also,
And,
Luke is a golden retriever, and Sandy wants to be in the restaurant business.
With Jimmy.
Yep. With
And
Jimmy.
Haley left. And Haley left.
Yep.
Yes. So all of that in the recap they will do for us better than we did. So yeah, let's jump in this episode right away. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
In the meantime, let's watch it, guys.
I don't trust him. Something about Oliver's off.
Yeah, he tried to kill himself. Or he faked it, man. Either way, it's pretty off.
Every day it seems like Marissa and I are fighting about this guy. I don't even know why.
Maybe your jealousy's getting in the way.
Yeah, except I'm not jealous.
No, you are jealous.
Why would I be jealous?
Because Oliver's insanely wealthy and well-traveled. He's a dapper Don.
I'm not.
There's no doubt he's jealous, but there's a good reason.
Chemically dependent. If you want my advice, I'd just embrace a friend, man. You should really try to make peace with this guy.
Can you make peace with that guy? I don't think so.
Enjoy the...
Hey. How are you?
I'm okay.
How's Oliver?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I do.
He feels bad. He doesn't understand why he took a bunch of pills and you and I got in a fight over it. By the way, I don't get it either.
Right, I know. And I know I've been a little weird about everything, but he's your friend. So he's my friend.
It's okay to not be friends with your girlfriend or boyfriend friends.
You want to hang out? Great.
Yeah, but
I'll be
it can
pushing it a little.
get weird
Thanks.
if you hate your girlfriend's friend and she wants to hang out with him. Like,
When do you need a new transfer
You can hang
student?
out with
Says you're all
your
friends?
friend, but you just won't be there.
oh boy. Haha, that's gonna be funny.
Hello, drama.
Here we come.
Yeah, right where we started from.
You're allowed to have your life when you're in a relationship, but if your boyfriend actively hates
But-
your friend,
It's true that it's much more easier if you tolerate or like your boyfriend or girlfriend friends. That's true.
tolerate.
At the least,
Oliver goes here. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I was trying to take one more shot at talking about myself, but I did notice.
Hey, you don't find that completely and totally...
Embrace the friend, okay? Please, I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation.
Seth, come on.
Gotta go.
Honestly though, like they don't see him behind the scenes, so they can't, if we were them, we probably wouldn't be suspicious.
True.
Wow. I'm so behind already. Does junior year ever get easier?
Thought you were a senior.
Not a good one. And Harbor being as competitive as it is, not all my credits transferred.
You still wanted to come here?
Wasn't up to me.
Why transfer at all? A little over a semester from graduating.
There was an incident.
What kind of incident?
Look, I've made some mistakes in my life. I don't think that's a surprise or a secret. But if you could just give me a chance, Ryan, just let me in. Like I know people let you in. I could finally start over. That's really all I want.
I'm fine with people giving him a chance. It's
Yeah,
fine
but
that he
they
has
just-
issues. He just needs to take care of them.
Yeah, and it's just a line of a lie, lies
I
of a
was
line
gonna
of
help him with his
lies.
French.
French. Didn't you live in Paris for a couple years?
A year. When I was 13.
You need Marissa to help you?
Well, sweet talking my way into a club isn't the same as conjugating the infinitive.
Right, you guys go ahead. I told Seth I'd meet him back home.
For someone who doesn't know, it does look like he's overly jealous. But there's a reason.
Well, Ryan's is picking up that his stories are not adding up.
Exactly.
Sure you don't want to come?
He's making a lot of efforts.
I don't trust him. Trust who? Summer's new boyfriend or whatever.
He's jealous.
Something just sort of seems off about him.
Why would
That
you care?
jealousy is not warranted. That is just jealousy.
He said there was an incident. Big funny guy did? No, Oliver. Ugh. Dude, please, can we forget Oliver for 5 seconds and talk about me? It's the reason he left Pacific Road. What if he's violent? Gee, new guy shows up, violent, angry, prone to punching people. That'd be really weird. He needs Marissa to help him with his French. He lived in France.
About the same.
You're right. We should call the cops because Oliver lost his grasp on the subjunctive. Nothing adds up. If I try to say anything to Marissa...
Why don't you bring it up to Sandy or Kirsten? They could help you out, give you advice. Someone who, from the outside, objective mind. You know?
Well, yeah, but it's not like he has actual proof, though. Like, so far, he hasn't been picking up on any big clues that his stories didn't add up.
All right, it's open.
He's gonna be snooping around. Eventually, he will find that clue. I just hope it's not too late.
Please don't get caught. You don't need to have more problems on
Yeah,
your plate.
definitely not.
Hey, what are you doing?
No! No!
This matter will be presented to the disciplinary committee. Suspension, even expulsion, are not out of the question.
Of course, the school must do what it deems appropriate, but I beg you to understand that this is very uncharacteristic of Ryan.
Indeed, which leads me to wonder, why would you do this?
I don't trust this kid. Oliver, he has a history of instability. I was concerned. For Marissa.
Has he ever made any threats to her? Anything to warrant your suspicions?
No, but he's been spending a lot of time with her.
Don't say it like that.
And, there's this letter in his file
A confidential letter.
that says they found him in the men's bathroom at Pacific having cut his wrists. Over a girl.
Over, girl,
She
that's...
filed a restraining order, that's why he left.
Since then, he's been institutionalized, and everyone involved in Mr. Trask's rehabilitation believed his best chance
think that
was
girl
a
might be
change in his
Natalie?
environment.
And the
Well,
school
yeah.
is receptive to him, despite his history.
Harbor is known to make exceptions for students with troubled backgrounds but who show extraordinary
He's
promise.
the worst to come up with, you know, this
We
problem in the
We will
school,
see you at 3
considering
p.m.
his
for
history.
detention, which you
But now it makes a lot of sense that he pretended to, you know, kill himself to get Marissa, considering he literally slashed his wrist over a girl who filed a restraining order. I was saying if he makes a move and she rejects him, he might do something huge, and he made me think of people who say, I'll kill myself if you leave me. Well,
You're pretty pissed, huh?
Yeah, well, I deserved it.
Yeah? Well, good. So this is over then, though? I mean, lesson learned and all that?
no. He wants to get into Marissa's locker and get the letter.
I saw Oliver give Marissa
Did he
a
do
letter.
it?
What'd she put in her locker?
You got it already.
So this is Oliver's letter. Marissa asked you to mail.
Jesus, Seth.
Took it from her locker.
Dude, what is wrong with you? You haven't read it, have you?
Oh, not yet.
Not yet, not ever. You can't read it, okay? You have to put it back.
But if he's after her, he's a sick kid. He could hurt her.
Oliver has not done anything to Marissa except be her friend. Okay, stop it. You're in enough trouble already. Just, will you promise me that you will put it back?
Is he gonna read it before though?
Put it back.
Yes, Oliver deserves a chance, but he is showing signs of relapse. That could be dangerous for him and for Marissa. That's why I'm saying, even though Ryan is going, you know, all out with this, he has a right to worry.
Checking the letter.
I know. I would have checked it too, like, to be fair. Oh boy.
That is so cool.
How did
She
you
never
not
misses
see him
combat.
coming?
It shows a lot of trust, you know.
Yeah, well, for emergencies.
Oh, yeah? What's the emergency? Ran out of erasers?
Yo. The last class of the day is so tough to get through.
Yeah, on that one. What's up? Hey, Marissa and I were talking about putting together a camping trip. Like Santa Monica Mountains, bring the whole gang.
Sure, yeah.
Sounds awesome, man. All right, I'll let her know that you are in. Oh, long bathroom break. Should go. See ya.
If he tells Marissa that Ryan was, you know, opening up her
I don't like that kid at
locker.
Don't you think that,
Thanks, Luke.
He's here for Marissa.
Oh, yeah. You gotta let that guy know. Back off.
He's
I'll
been
do it for you
trying.
if you want.
Yeah, but how to say back up to Oliver and not lose Marissa over it?
He's no longer a golden retriever. He's a bulldog.
I felt I had a responsibility to have an honest conversation with you.
What is it?
I need to talk to you about one of our transfer students with whom I know you have a relationship and who I worry might not be so stable.
I appreciate it, Dr. Kim, but I'm well aware of Oliver's issues.
Nope, she wants to talk about Ryan.
It's not Oliver I want to talk about.
Has he told her about the letter thing? Oliver came to her and told her about the letter? And well, the locker? And about, you know, and she wants to talk to her about him looking up Oliver during the night. Great.
I thought you were helping Kirsten.
I got detention.
I see that. What for?
I failed this chemistry quiz.
That's a lie.
What are you talking about?
I heard about what happened, your break-in.
I did it to protect you.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't trust him, and he has a history of girls he's obsessed with.
He is not obsessed with me.
He is.
You know, ever since he showed up, you never trusted him. And okay, that's who you are, but you have to trust me.
The kid has serious issues.
Who doesn't?
He's in love with you.
We're just friends.
And what's this?
Now, this is not gonna help you.
Where did you get this?
I broke into your locker.
You stole it from my locker? I can't believe you. I can't believe you stole it. You read it.
I'm sorry, but how can you say he's not in love with you?
Because he didn't write it to me. He wrote it to Natalie.
No, I wrote it to you, damn
You just
it.
wanted me to read it first.
I'm sorry.
I can't do this anymore. Because now, I don't trust you.
We can't blame her. He has been pushing this. We talked about this last episode.
True. I mean, I can understand why in his place I would be worried sick about my girlfriend or boyfriend. You know?
And he's gonna fucking rub it in his face.
So I heard what happened between you and Marissa.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not. What's wrong about you?
You're not wrong about him.
I mean, did you think I came here because of Marissa?
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
Here's the deal, Ryan. Marissa and I, we just connect. She understands me, gets me. And hey, I don't know if there's only one person on the planet you're supposed to be with.
What a
But when she and I are together, it sure feels that way.
Don't hit him, Ryan.
Sorry, but
Don't hit him.
come on, man.
Stay calm.
Different world. You stay away from her. You can't fight fate, man. I mean, I didn't even have to lift a finger, and look what happened to you guys. Because you're not supposed to be together.
You didn't lift a finger?
I'm not saying you didn't serve your purpose. And if it wasn't for you, she would have never gone to therapy. She never would have met me.
I am not gonna let this happen.
At this point, who's gonna believe you? You have a chance to really make something of yourself. Don't blow it over some chick you're not gonna care about in 10 years. Okay? I really am sorry.
Yeah, you just gave him a reason to fight for her. Oh boy. No, no. Of course. Oh, he definitely knows he could afford to tell him all of that. That's just gonna feed into his scenario. Oh yeah, that's going great.
Ryan,
Hey, everything is fine. Jesus. I'll give him that. He's good at what he's doing. So, I don't know the extent of his manipulation. I don't know if what he just said, because Ryan was saying like, oh yeah, it's crazy that she would have come here just for Marissa and stuff. And he's like, a lot of what he's been doing is about getting
He's
close to
smart
Marissa.
afterwards.
I know. I don't know what the extent of, his obsession with her is, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out. And the only reason why he told Ryan, all of this is because he knows that at this point Marissa doesn't trust him anymore. No one knows, no one trusts what he's gonna say. No one is gonna believe if he says, he just admitted it to me, because he's showed disturbing behavior.
Mm-hmm.
His jealousy started as cute, funny, oh, you're just a boyfriend, you're jealous. And then it turned into a type of obsession, and like we've been saying over and over again, it's justified in his case. Kind of not like Seth's obsession, Seth's jealousy is the cute boyfriend being jealous thing that people usually brush to the side because, oh, you're just a teenager, you're just jealous. But Ryan's is genuine, and there's a reason behind it.
Yeah, but I mean, for Seth, yes and no, because technically he's not jealous for his girlfriend.
No, he's jealous for Summer. But we'll talk about this later. But in any case, I think the only thing Ryan did bad here is the way he took care of things, because it's true, like Marissa said it. That's who he is. He doesn't trust people. I said, his past in Chino was helping him do this, and I'll turn it around. His past in Chino is what probably put him in this situation, because he's so used to doing things on his own. He's so used to getting out of trouble or taking care of trouble himself that's what he did. He didn't trust anyone. He did it all himself. He got caught, and now everyone looks down on him, being the guy who's jealous, who's got trust issues, and Oliver is just the perfect guy who just needs a friend, and he's
Who
being
got
nice.
issues, but is not as troubled as Ryan for now.
Or in the eyes of others. Yeah. And the thing with Oliver, and I've been thinking about this throughout all of these last few episodes, he's got issues. That doesn't make him necessarily a bad person, but you need to take care of those issues. He got a restraining order, slashed his wrist for this girl. Apparently he got help, but it looks like it didn't help all the way. Like, it didn't take care of the problem, so he's relapsing. I don't know what the extent of his issues are. I don't know what, if he's sick, if he's depressed, if he has attachment issues, what his situation at home is like. We know nothing of that, but it's true that considering his past history with girls he's been obsessed with, this could turn bad for Marissa, because who knows what he's going to do to himself or maybe to her if she rejects him. Mm-hmm. We talked about this last episode. Men or women that, say stuff like, I'll kill myself if you leave. It's manipulation. It's emotional abuse. And if Marissa is too deep into the relationship, she'll find it really hard to leave, and he might not let her. And we know he could maybe turn violent because he did show some anger issues with Ryan last episode.
Yeah.
Who's to say he's not going to turn violent on Marissa if she does something he doesn't like? If she, you know, goes against his scenario he's conjured up about him and her, you know? So I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a chance. I'm saying he's relapsing. We know he's relapsing. This is dangerous. He needs to be helped. He needs to be taken care of. And no one right now is noticing it. No one right now is seeing the signs. Ryan is seeing them because he was, you know, already focused on him because he was the jealous boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But this is all going to shit, and it's getting worse. And now that Marissa doesn't trust Ryan, like she's basically gonna be with Oliver all the time.
Yeah.
How can he make her understand unless Oliver does something to Marissa that is gonna make her realize, oh shit, okay. But when he does that, it's gonna be way too late.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't need this shit. She has her own set of issues.
What a mess,
Fuck.
guys. What a mess.
Okay. But then, like, it's good drama. It's good drama.
For a TV
And the
show,
actor-
yeah.
the
And in
actor's-
life, that'd be shit.
The actor is doing a good job. He actually made us wonder in the first few episodes, like, are we being too harsh on him and stuff? And now that he's decided to stop pretending to Ryan.
I might say that for the first episode, though, it's just our mind. We're just too suspicious.
But you know what they did, though? That's the thing. We were worried because we know how drama shows work, you know? But second episode, the concert, he showed us what Marissa sees, you know, the kid that needs help. And we started doubting, oh, okay, maybe he just has issues that, you know, make him act like this. We just need to take care of it. Like, he's not a bad kid. He's just, you know, he's got a tragic past. Maybe he's in it just to be a friend. You know, maybe he just wants to fit in. We started doubting because we saw what Marissa is seeing.
Yeah.
And then the episode after, we saw what Ryan was seeing.
Yeah, but even before that, we saw him looking through the windows, looking at
Yeah,
them.
no, that's at the end of the episode. I'm talking about the episode with the
Okay.
concert. We started doubting, at least I remember talking about this, about how maybe we judged him too quickly and how we needed to maybe give him a chance. We saw him through, well, we were following Ryan, but we kind of saw him through Marissa's eyes. And we started doubting, you know, that you know, maybe he's a good kid. And then we saw him from Ryan's eyes, and he stopped pretending with Ryan. So that's when we were like, oh, okay, no, fuck, oh, this is bad. And then we saw him, you know, act out a suicide attempt. And now we know from this episode that he actually tried to kill himself over a girl. So that's also an alarming behavior. And yeah, Marissa doesn't need this. She already has issues too, and she's struggling with her mental state and stuff, and she has attachment issues with her, considering her family situation.
Yeah.
And now with Ryan, it's not going well. So yeah, a lot of drama in sight for the next few episodes. I'm very excited though, because I love when I hate when it happens, but I love when it happens. You know, you get this. Yeah.
Regarding Oliver, though, I know that we have some theories that maybe that's not his true identity,
No,
and he
no.
lied about that. But they did a check on him for his
so
files at school.
I would
so-
assume then this is his name, but the thing with the penthouse could still be true though. Like, who's to say that, you know, well, it's complicated because in TV shows they could do something crazy like that. You know how, you know, oh, maybe he got his file and that he got into the school, but, you know, he still fled from home. He was still supposed to be in treatment, but he escaped, and then he's doing all of this and he's crashing. Like, in a TV show, they could do this. It depends on how realistic they want to be, because realistically, if they do a background check and if they have his file, I'm pretty sure his parents could find him if he had fled. You know, they would know. So
Yeah, so we'll just see how they come up with it at the end.
I mean, like, in One Tree Hill, Crazy Derek didn't make much sense, but they still made it happen. So I don't know. In any case, we'll see. Eventually, the truth will come out. Like, when Marissa figures it out, we will figure out the rest of the story. So we'll have to wait for that. But it could be, you know, simple. Like, yes, they thought he was fine. He got out of, I don't know where he was, but whatever center he was in to get help. He got out of there. They thought he was okay. And then he moved. His parents left him alone because they don't give a shit. They're rich and they have their own lives and they have their job and they don't want to stick around,
Which
and he
will be
relapsed.
a really shitty attitude
Yes,
for a parent,
but-
because when your kid is in trouble and has issues like that.
Yes, but
You should
some
take
parents
care
do
of
that.
it.
Some parents do that.
Yeah, but that means they're not good
And
parents.
Marissa is a good example of parents doing that, and yeah.
Yeah, they're not good parents either.
I know. In any case, so yeah, it could just be that, or it could be just as fucked up as the theories we had to begin with. So yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
maybe.
see.
Jimmy and
I'm just happy. I'm just gonna say I'm happy.
I got Stacy in my mind, but
Sandy.
Sandy, thank you. Stacy.
I mean, they said it all. Jimmy lacked confidence considering how he messed up last time. So that's why he was hesitating, not just because, he could lose stuff, it's because he's afraid of messing it up. And he owes a lot to Sandy. And
Reasonable.
He owes a lot to Sandy, and he doesn't want to mess this up either. And Sandy, I think he wants, he's ever since he's been working for the firm, there's been a lot of, I haven't been able to help as many people as I would like, or I haven't been able to help them like I would like. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why he's looking for a side project, something that makes him feel fulfilled, which is fine. It's totally fine. From the first episode, we knew that he struggled with the idea that his wife was the one making money, so that's why he went to the firm. Now he's got the money, but he lacks the passion, maybe, behind it. So he wants to be in touch with the people that could do that. So there you have it. Well, he would be helping Jimmy.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because, to be true with you, Jimmy wouldn't find a job in Newport Beach. With
No, he
with
was
his
gonna
story.
leave. He was gonna leave to Phoenix,
Yeah.
and that would probably make things bad with him and his kids. So, because Marissa would not want to leave, but then she wants to stay with him. So yeah, issues. Yay. And on the same page, I'm glad that Julie's also making attempts at getting a job and doing something. It's just really funny that basically the job she's gonna get is
Thanks to Kirsten.
because she didn't get it because of her ideas. Cal, he hates her ideas.
Yeah.
So how is she gonna keep that job? I don't know. I think it's funny, but I am rooting for her to finally find success, because I think she needs to do something like this in order to gain my respect, Because if she stays like a stay-at-home wife who basically lives off of the money of the rich guy she's married,
Yeah.
it's shallow, considering what she talked about with, when she left Jimmy and how she came to be with him and stuff. I think it would be shallow, but for her to finally, to decide to follow a path and find a job and prove herself, I think it's great. And she got really involved. So, she cares. She wants to make him happy, and she wants to, succeed. So hopefully that works, but she'll have to work on this.
Yes, she needs a lot of work to do.
And Kirsten will just have to bear it, I guess.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Anyway, the other last subject of this episode, Seth, Summer, and Anna. To have things in common with your girlfriend is not bad.
It is not bad. It is true that sometimes to spice things up, to have different things, maybe that's something that you like but the other doesn't like, and try something new, it's good. But not having an argument and issues with your couple is not a bad thing.
Well, it's the brother-sister comment that fucked this up. Basically, he thinks that they're so compatible. It's like he's dating himself, and they lack the spice, that most couples probably have. Like it's like they're the same person.
But I think that for Seth, what he used to have with Summers is bantering. Is it that right?
I think
Benter?
the difference, Benter.
Benter,
I think
yeah.
the difference is that he loves Summer, whereas with Anna, he's questioning if he loves her or if he just likes to be with her because she's so similar to him.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, it's only a problem if you make it a problem. If it bothers you, that's when it becomes a problem. But it's not a problem to have things in common with someone. Like, honestly, I'm going to talk about my friend, but it works in couples too. My best friend and I had didn't have much in common when we first met, but we spent so much time together that now we can finish each other's phrases, sentences, and we basically have the same interest, mostly the same interests, and we basically think so alike that sometimes it's freaking me out, you know?
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you spend time together. We had this argument with Sandy and Kirsten when, you know, they were so in sync that Haley was saying like, oh gosh, you're so married, you're boring. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think, like I said, Seth is just afraid that he's just in love with the idea of Anna because they have so much in common. So it's not real. So he wants to spice things up, you know, prove that they're not the same person, because otherwise it's too crazy. But this came only because Summer said that they were they could be brother and sister.
I think that you can just sum it up with Seth loves Anna, but he's in love with Summer.
Well, yeah,
you know,
I think that this is what's
which is
happening.
two different things.
Although, like, if the tables were turned, would he do the same with Anna? If she found someone and you know, he was dating Summer, would he try to mess this up? I don't know. But this is, I mean, I think he needs to get real. He's never been able to choose between the two. And I think, truly, I think it's because, like you said, he loves Summer, but he enjoys...
he loves Anna, but he's in love with Summer.
Wait, he's in love with Summer, but he loves Anna because they fit so well together. So yes, of course he's gonna be I think he'd be great as a friend with Anna, but he can't be friends with Summer. They don't have anything in common. They can't be friends. They can be a couple and find, you know, the little things that they'll share, but they won't enjoy each other's company like friends would do. Like, it's weird, right? Because you would assume that your lover is your friend, right?
But technically, many people will say that you should probably...
I'm a fan of the friends turn to lovers.
You should probably marry your best friend because you need to rely on each other, trust each other, and know about
each
other.
Yeah, it's true. I am a fan of the friends to lovers trope, so that doesn't make sense if you think about it. In any case, I'll say what you just said then. He loves Anna, but he's in love with Summer.
I think that it's not far-fetched to say that for Seth, because we know that he cannot make up his own mind. Damn it.
But I think couldn't decide between the two.
I think that for him, he needed to try things up with Anna at first, and things will not work out at the end, and he's gonna realize that he needs to be with Summer at the end of it.
Well, I think he's realizing it slowly. He might be dense, but like this was...
Oh, he is dense.
I mean, he literally got told the same thing he told Ryan about being jealous.
Yep.
He wasn't hiding it. Like, he was straight up jealous of this guy, and he messed up the relationship with Summer because of that jealousy. Like I said last episode, I just hope it doesn't hurt Anna in the end.
Yeah.
Anyway. Not that we didn't know he loved Summer. Like, we knew that. It's just that you're in a relationship, man. You know, you should question those feelings you have for Summer if you're in a relationship with someone else. Just for her sake. Anyway, it's a good episode.
So much drama!
It's been a good episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already, or it will be very soon. Check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be next week.
Yes.
So see you then, guys.
Bye.